Hey, what's going on guys? MW here, and today I am back with episode 2 of All the Mods 8. Now, I've actually recorded this episode already, and I went to put it in my editing software to get it all ready for today, and my editing software was like, nah, file not supported, not happening. I sorted the issue. Hopefully you should also be able to hear the sounds in the background as well. I've sorted all that out. So yeah, I'm going to get this episode started, catch you up on what I did in the episode that doesn't exist. And for the rest of the episode, we're probably going to get into mystical agriculture. So like I said, I actually recorded this episode before, and we got into power. We made this fancy windmill here, we made this coal generator, we made this battery, 2 of these metallurgic infusers making infused alloys and circuit boards, and then we started our first little bit of automation and ore processing. So we put our raw ores into here. They get pushed into this enrichment chamber, which uses 3 ores and gives us 4 dust. That is then going down into this chest down here as a buffer, as you can see. And this iron furnace is smelting it all up. It's pulling coal or charcoal in this case, from here. And it's putting all of the smelted ingots into here. So as you can see, we have a bunch of copper at the moment. Also in the last episode, I got all of these cows and sheep. So like I said in the beginning of the episode, I want to get into mystical agriculture. Mystical agriculture usually starts off with basic seeds. Inferium essence, we need wheat seeds, and we need a farm. Luckily in this chest we have a bunch of inferium essence, so that should get us started for a little bit. However, we don't have a lot of wheat seed. We have these here, and these ones over here. Luckily with Vein Miner we can get a lot pretty easily. So as you can see, we have the start the farm quest that we've just completed with picking up those wheat seeds. We've also got a bunch of rewards for that. And that moves us into Inferium Essence and Food and Farming chapter. This will be another tab we'll get into later, but for now we want to focus on this branch here. Inferium Essence. We need Inferium Seeds. Now you might be wondering, how do you get Inferium Seeds? Well, you surround wheat seeds with Inferium. So I've gone ahead and made a bunch of those up, and from there we get into the actual mystical agriculture chapter. Now under this quest pack there's a few options that we can go. We can go down to the infusion crystal, we can go left to the inferior essence, or we can go right to this sort of stuff, but I'll only mainly focus on this when we get to maybe tier 3. These growth accelerators do help, but for the meantime I'm not worried about it because I will be using the soil. So, to show you guys the Inferium Essence and how it works, I've made this little farm over here. If we come over to either already tilled ground, or we can do it in our crafting table, I'll show you afterward. We walk up to the tilled soil, right click, and there we have Inferium Farmland. Right click Inferium on it, and now it increases the chance of having a secondary drop to it. Now, the other way you can do it is by placing 1 Inferium Essence, a piece of dirt, and your hoe into a crafting table, Inferium Farmland. Now while those Inferium seeds are growing, I want to focus on the other aspect of mystical agriculture, and that is the infusion altar and also the pedestal. For the infusion altar we need 1 red wool, 2 gold, and 4 stone. And for the infusion pedestal we need 2 stone, 2 gold, and 1 red wool. However, we do need 8 of these. So, unfortunately we've come into a bit of a snag to making all the mystical agricultural stuff. I am missing the gold. I only have 5 pieces and 1 raw gold. Oh, never mind, I have 20 gold in here. So now I believe we can make the infusion altar. And we are 1 red wool of making all of the pedestals. And luckily, that sheep had 1 red wool just for me. So I'm going to set this altar up around here. Maybe up around this area? Never mind, my shovel just broke. Ooh, wandering trader. So with a nice area mapped out, we can place our infusion altar right about. And just like that, our infusion altar's made. So now that we have our altar all made up, I want to get started on the basic seeds. Those being stone, the prosperity seed base, wood, and dirt. Luckily all these seeds are pretty easy to make. You just need either 4 dirt or stone or wood with 4 inferium essence. And to make the seed base you just need a wheat seed and 4 prosperity shards. And perfect, we can make 3 seed bases for the 3 seeds I want to make. Now unfortunately I've run into a bit of a snag again. I'm out of inferium essence. So I'm going to hop down into the mine a bit up, and I'll be back to you as soon as I can. So, I am back from the mining trip. We managed to get a lot of Inferium, a stack and a half. That should be good for a while now. So that means we can make our seeds! Now to make the seeds, like I said before, it's really easy. Prosperity seed base in the middle, 4 Inferium essence around the edge. Now it doesn't matter where you put these. And then 4 of our block on the side. And then we need a redstone signal on the front. As you can see, it tells us the seeds it's going to make. Right click this button. It looks like nothing happened because my particles were off, but here we have a dirt seed. Now we do the same for stone. And wood. And just like that, we have all of our seeds.